Good morning, Year 7, or afternoon, whenever you pick this up. Um, I just thought a quick little reminder. We've got a week this week looking at states of matter to start our probably 2 week investigation of states of matter. I've got a little task here for you. Well, I've got two tasks for you on style. One's theory as usual, so a little bit of theory work, and the other's an experiment. Now, to do it properly, you need a syringe, which most of you aren't going to have. But if you do have a syringe at home without the hypodermic, then it'll make life a little bit easier. You could probably use a straw. You might be able to use um, a bike pump. But essentially, you're trying to look at how easy it is to compress gas, water, and solids. There are three pictures on the style sheet that might allow you to sort of guess what's going on and have a think about those questions. That's fine. I don't need you to actually answer the questions accurately. I'm wanting you to think about what's happening. The second part of that experiment asks you to use some food dye and some hot water and cold water. Now, don't boil a kettle. Hot water out of the tap's fine, but keeping it nice and safe. Make sure mum and dad are happy for you to be doing it. Okay. Probably do it in the kitchen sink in case you make a mess, or at least lay out some paper to do it on. If you're a nice fine day, you might be able to do it outside. It's actually planned for Friday's class, so period 5 Friday. I think we're looking at getting finer by the end of the week, aren't we? So maybe you'll be able to go outside and do it, which would be great. Anyway, so looking at states of matter, so this whole idea that states matter can either be solid, liquid, or a gas. So again, here's my wedding ring. Let's get up to the camera there. Whoops, wrong way. Clearly in a solid state. Okay, so it's just a hunk of gold. It can become liquid. We've just got to add enough energy to it. And it's gold. It's got like a fair bit to melt it, but you can melt it. That's how it was shaped in the first place. And then, of course, you can also make it into a gas, which must take an enormous amount of energy. But it can exist in all three states. One of those little questions that caught a few people on the style sheets last week. Now, to start our class on Wednesday, I'm going to have a little Kahoot set up. So we're going to try and play Kahoot via Zoom. So that could be interesting. And you've all been invited to that Zoom meeting. So have a little quick chat about things and play a Kahoot, and then I'll let you loose on the states of matter. See you Wednesday.